Today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by Michael Loftus.
Hi, Michael!
Just to get some food for
Hey,
her.
Chris.
I've already had
I
mine.
could pick up Chris.
She likes the cat. Cool. I'm going to set her. I already showed her how to do it, but to finish Christina's job.
Cool, that's totally cool. Alright, you guys have fun. Enjoy breakfast.
Moving your car.
Hi there, guys. Well, you can take my car to breakfast if you want.
That'll work.
You gotta be back. I gotta leave.
Burger King, grab food.
2
in the
blocks away,
drive-thru.
Burger King?
Yes, 2 blocks
Okay.
away.
Cat's going out. Cat!
Do you want more of this?
Oh,
'Cause we
by
can
the
do more of
way,
this.
We can do some
by
more
the way,
teaching for you.
I'm not sure if it was Mackie or the other one.
Yeah, I know. I'm on it.
Okay.
Let Moose and Melissa know. Hi there, guys. Welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 10:37 hours on Saturday, April 23rd, 2016.
We're going to make you laugh like a giraffe.
Why? Does it work?
It was closer. I did some reading.
What did you learn?
There was a screw that we need to play with.
What screw? What? That screw?
It says idle.
Idle adjustment.
Oh. Did it help?
Hasn't hurt.
Seems like it's been a little better.
Did the battery charge overnight?
Yeah. So we have to put it on periodically anyway because...
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah. Content.
You're shooting gas out the front again. That can't be a good sign. All
Really
right.
speaking, no, that's where the fun stops.
All right.
Oh, we didn't try the start you bastard fluid yet.
I don't think you need starter fluid. Lack of fuel is definitely not a problem.
It has been. Weirdly enough, if we play with the choke, that's the only time it does that. If you leave the choke off, it's running lean.
It seems like.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you fix the mixture. You don't crank the
Working
choke.
on that.
Okay.
How do we do that? Oh no, the primary jet on this is actually not adjustable.
Okay.
I did read that much this morning. It's a 385-page document. Remember that nightmare of?
Just for how to tune the carburetor?
No, for the
Oh.
motor.
Oh, okay,
But
'cause-
it's not a PDF. It comes up in like this web applet
Oh,
that you
joy.
have to. It's just terrible. Don't do that. Mitch was yelling at me. Well, did you try hitting Control Plus and then I sent him the link, and in about 30 seconds he used the word "fuck" more times than I've ever heard him say. So.
Okay. How you doing, sir? Hey!
Look at the front.
Look at the front? I'm at the front.
Ready?
Lights.
Hey, nav lights!
Boom, boom.
Oh, yeah! That's sexy.
I got these two right there.
How you gonna secure that up there? Why do you have 2? Oh, because it's going back to that
post.
nav light. Okay, cool.
Unless you don't want that nav light on.
I like that nav
And they're
light.
the off color.
So how are you gonna secure those?
I don't know yet.
Okay, because I had an idea.
What was your idea?
This is my idea.
Go ahead.
Drill a hole here, just like we did this one, and drill the hole on straight, and then I use the file over there, that file, and smooth out the hole really good. You go in here, come out back here, and then you've got the nav light and this. You can feed this back to here.
Particular reason why we left this wire in?
So that you could use it as a pole if you needed. We weren't sure that we used the first black wire as a fish tape, and I wasn't sure it'd be okay, so I just left that in there for safety. But you can pull that out now. But I go in a hole here, come out here, and then you can hook this and the nav light all together back there, and then run a third wire through, put a piece of conduit. I was going to put a piece of plastic conduit down here. You can screw to this with just a zip screw, and run a piece of conduit that stops half an inch before the end, half an inch before that end, and then terminate over there, and then everything's, and just...
Blocking your plates.
Huh?
You'd end up
No, you put the conduit below this.
No, your info plates.
Oh, shit, I don't care about that. I mean, everything you need to know on there is...
So this could potentially be used to replace the 12 gauge and 75s.
Yeah, if you want to do that. I wouldn't worry about it. You don't really have time today.
Yeah.
But
We'll get it going, so maybe you take it out tonight. I might not have the back lights done, but you'll have your nav lights and those lights. But
okay,
I do it for you
with love.
with love.
You should read my comment on the Facebook thing.
What Facebook?
I wrote a beautiful comment on Facebook to a hater.
Is it about me? About you?
No, it's Zachary Lassiter, just hater, old axe to grind, and I handled it in a very interesting way. They're making a hell of a mess over there.
It sure is. You know, it's a nice day. You can just, take it the fuck outside. Oh, that's what we need to do. Well, I got a bunch of guys here. I need to get that rail off that trailer and park the van and trailer so it's not blocking the dumpsters before I go. Unless Jesse's a driver. He can take it.
You can handle that.
All right, never mind.
Let's try and get these two hooked up.
I'm definitely going to have the nav on.
Okay, well, this one's right next to it.
Yeah,
so
it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. And for that one, we just got to run a piece of the I'd use the plastic conduit so it doesn't rust, but the stuff we use for communications cable,
Okay, I don't know if I got anchors for that.
we can get pretty creative on anchors. We could use regular conduit one-hole straps.
I got PEX pipe, and I know I got PEX hangers, so we can just do it.
We absolutely could if we had to, but let's try it with the gray conduit because it'll look better.
All right, I don't have any gray clamps. I mean, that one's being held up.
No,
with
let's
tape.
use the gray conduit, but use the EMT conduit clamps. We can just scrunch them down a little bit. It's not like we're doing a 2-code electrical thing here. This is all
right, but you were
12
mentioning
volt.
rust, and we're going to still put metal.
I'll take my chances. They're galvanized. It's not like there's a lot of water. The water goes on this side of the boat. You're not supposed to have water on the inside of the boat, so it'll never rust.
Exactly.
It's a boat. The whole purpose is to keep water on the outside. It'll never rust. It'll be fine.
Never rust. Okay. Why are you getting so freaked out? Calm down. All right, I need this strap out of the way.
I was wondering how long you were going to leave that there.
Well, I already loosened it yesterday, or the other day when we were doing the lamp. I don't see why Melissa has so many issues with these straps.
Because they're old and rusted and shitty.
They're only a year old. I still have straps from the Kalamazoo move that work just fine. How are you?
Because yours don't have to get submerged in the Grand River with surprising regularity.
No, they just get dropped in the dump schmoo every once in a while.
Tasty.
Dump schmoo, that quarter-inch.
Oh yeah, just that lives everywhere
It's
in
mud.
the drop. It's mud. We're just gonna say it's mud.
Mud.
It's mud. Okay.
Say anything else about you. I've fallen in that shit so many times. Because that's the reason why I fell off the truck the one time, because I had so much caked on the bottom of my boot.
It's just mud.
It's just fucking mud.
It's good clean dirt.
Good clean dirt. Alright, how many members do you have? 3, because,
Well, 3 pair.
3 pair, right?
1, 2.
One's got to be super duper
3.
long.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a drill.
Here, I'll even drill the hole for you.
Alright, you go ahead and make
All right, you hold the camera. I'll drill the hole. Because I've done this enough damn times now that I'm actually getting kind of good at it. I thought you were going to put a plug here.
I said I wanted to, but I don't have one to put one there.
Okay.
So I'm just
Let me
hardwired.
get as much
in
out of the
for
way
now.
as I can because this makes a lot of shavings. How do you like our abrasion resistant thing?
Yeah, that's great.
Because the hole's sharp as hell.
Yeah.
And this is Kevlar and silicone, and yeah.
Yeah, why not? Eventually we can get like a military plug.
Hey, Jerry! Come here. Come on over here a second. Hold that right there and just look pretty. Okay? Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah, the cat fails with its job.
It's going that way now. surprisingly thick.
Yeah.
Now, there's another little white box.
With grommets.
Yeah, I'll need that in a second. I got an idea. Okay, give me a grab the grommets and let's see there, maybe.
I'm gonna need a bigger hole.
'Cause- well, what I'm thinking is that that'll fit all these wires easily, and we could go up a hole size. Give me a bigger bit.
We gotta know what size grommet should say on it and tell you what size hole it is. You want
5/8, because that
5/8.
OD is 51/64. Give me a half-inch bit.
We'll get him the good one for my secret hidey hole. Don't tell no one. As he goes through the other side. Here.
No, I'm in no danger of going
Here.
through the other side. That's a big hole. That's a really big hole. I am in danger of going through the bottom of this though, because I can't. I'm gonna try. Jesus. Okay, well, there's a bloody big hole, and we're almost poking through the bottom of that. That's why it was so hard to drill, because this wraps around,
Yeah.
and I'm coming through it like this. Like there's a little pinhole in the bottom, but I ain't worried about it.
A little bit of cock. Fine.
Well, because this is so thick, we can't use the grommets, because this thickness is like this thick. We're through like half an inch of metal to get in there, so we're gonna have to do the wrap thing.
Alright.
But now we have a nice big hole. Okay, so cut off, razor knife it off a piece of this stuff.
Alright.
And what we did is we just took a piece about this long, cut it in half lengthwise, wrapped it around twice, and then cut off the extra. And with a hole that big, you won't even have to do that. But you just wrap it around.
There's a square right there. Is that?
That might be enough, but I'd just cut off another piece of it, really.
Did you get one right there?
We got, yeah, but this is kind of small and it only goes around once. You're going to want to have at least 2 full turns
Alright, well, here.
for the safety.
Kevlar.
Bulletproof electrical. Yeah.
Is that what you use to insulate bullet connectors?
Yes. I'll hold this, plug the shot back in, and hand me the nozzle. Okay, set that down. Turn that on, then take the box. Thank you. You leave just one of those behind and sit on it, and it ruins your whole day. Thank you, sir. Now we can set this back down. to anyone on Earth with an internet connection who chooses to tune in. We have no control over who tunes in. It's completely free and open to the world. Also, at this moment, there's a wonderful person in the back of the room holding a camera that is recording it that goes out to YouTube, which has a very long memory. And we don't edit it down, it's just what we did is what we should. There's also a microphone over my head that records everything I say and everything you say. So at this moment, everything I say or do is recorded for the entire world to watch, and you can look it up online and see it for yourself. I'm not just a high voltage guy here, I'm actually the president and founder of the Geek Group. So at this moment, you have the ultimate power of logic, reason, and critical thinking, because it's my job every week at the end of the tour, whether it's half a dozen people or 80 people, and it changes every week. Today the weather's nice, so you guys are the super nerds who, instead of being outside and playing in the beautiful weather, are here playing with rockets and explosions. So it's cool. You are my team. You get to ask me absolutely anything you want. Anybody can come in for the tours every week. We have no control over who does that. You could be West Side Factory Rats, or you could be billionaire philanthropists. You get to ask anything you want. I have no possible way to prepare for this. I have no notes. I have no net. I'm on live television. The lesson here is to teach young people especially that it's important to ask questions and demand evidence of people in authority, because if you start doing it to me, you'll start doing it to other people, and someday you're going to vote. So it's my job to make you a monumental pain in the ass for anybody you may ever vote for someday. So what do you want to know? You actually can ask anything you want. Geek Group, me, I've even gotten boxers of briefs. There are no rules to this stuff. So what do you want to know?
Are you the founder?
Yes, it's my fault. We started in 1994. This is when we, how old are you? I started this when I was 5 years older than you. So, it's a cool gig if you can get it. I've been doing this since I was 18. Next. See, everybody's so quiet, they're not using it. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Just like, you can ask anything you want. You've absolutely got me completely owned, on camera, live, there are no rules. It's kind of weird for most people. So here's what you need to know. To be a member here is very expensive. It's 20 bucks a month. It's Taco Bell 1 day a week. Last year we were the cheapest makerspace on earth, pretty much, at 40 bucks a month. We cut it in half as of January 1st because our mission is to provide access, not make $1 million. So it's down to 20 bucks a month. Family rate, which is everybody that lives in your house, whether they're a blood relative or not, that's your family. Okay, it's 30 bucks a month for everybody. And the only rules that exist in this place are fundamental stuff of, it all boils down to, don't be a dick, and don't hurt yourself or break other pieces of equipment. All of our rules boil down to those three. Any questions? It's the first time I've ever done a Q&A and only got one question. You guys are very disappointed.
What's behind you on the screen?
Oh, we can tell them about that. You're all familiar with Google? Okay, you've used the Google, that internet thing, it's on phones now. This is the Super Google. This is our internet relay chat. Hey IRC, what's your name? IRC, say hi to Ben and give me a roll call please for anybody who's paying attention. This is, at the moment, 129 people who are all over the world. Old Geeks 58 in Denmark. And they exist to answer questions and help you out with any projects you're working on. They're like a think tank, a hive mind. They're the nerd Borg is what they are. And you can join them anytime you want, and it's free and it's open to the entire world. And you can just hang out here and meet these interesting people. Sparky Project says hi Ben. And ask them anything you can imagine. And it's an amazingly powerful tool, because if you're in here working on that and you need to know the manual for it, it'll take you half an hour screwing around on the internet to find the manual for it. But if you have 100 people looking for it, it goes from half an hour down to 30 seconds, because somebody's going to just stumble on it right now. Things happen quicker, things get done. And because of these people, we're able to accomplish some pretty amazing stuff. Any other questions?
Did you go to school at college?
Did I go to school?
Did you go to degree?
I do not have a degree. I went to school for a long time, but you have to enroll to get a degree. That requires money. Not so much. Redneck farm work. I'm all for getting a degree. And see, the downside is I didn't get a degree, so now I'm stuck in a dead-end job with absolutely no opportunity for advancement. I will never get a promotion. I've had the exact same position for 20 years. Any other questions?
Does somebody own this?
Kind of. It's a national nonprofit organization, so own-ish. I'm in charge of it. Our executive director handles the day-to-day operations. We operate under a board of directors, and we answer to our board and the public. We're fanatical about transparency and accountability, so that's why there's 180 cameras around here. I mean, just look around. There's cameras everywhere. And they all feed the internet. We have 3 TV stations that broadcast live out of here 24/7. And we are held accountable to the general public. We exist to serve the public trust. That's what a nonprofit is. So instead of like, if you donated $100 million today, I'm not going to get a pay raise. That's how it works. If I for me to get a pay raise, it has to go through the entire board of directors and I have to report my salary publicly to the world, and if I'm making $2 million a year, somebody's going to be upset about that, and rightly so. So that's how it works. It's very open and transparent. So ownership is kind of me, like it's my thing, but it's really you. It's weird.
I have no question.
Go?
If, as far as membership goes, I don't live in the area.
Okay.
If I want to come up here every couple of months or so for a day,
You get a day pass.
you need to take.
Yeah. Depending on what you're doing, a day pass can be cheaper than membership, or membership is cheaper than day pass. Do whatever's cheaper for you. A day pass is like $10. And you come up and you have full membership privileges for 1 day. Some people, and it's a pretty common thing, like the gentleman sitting behind you comes out here for 1 weekend every month. He comes from Detroit. That's our chairman of our board of directors. Also, giant pain in my butt. And some people, people come and go over the years. He's been a member since 1999. There was a stretch of about 10 years where I didn't see him at all.
The Army has something to do with that.
Yeah, the Army has something to do with that. And so it's just whatever works for you. We're not fussy about it. This is a rock and roll shop. We take what we do very, very seriously. We don't take ourselves too seriously. Next. About 25,000 globally. We have members in over 160 countries, which is kind of cool.
How many people are generally here?
On a Saturday, this is walk around. This is about average for a Saturday as we start coming into summer. It'll get a lot more busy as we come into summer. On like a Tuesday afternoon, it's dead. Why did you turn that on? Why do you have what?
Because
This is
I
why
like
we can't have
making you
nice
do that in
things.
front of a crowd.
You're fired.
Do I get my punch card?
Yes, get your card.
Yes.
All the staff have punch cards. If you get fired 10 times, you get ice cream.
I've got one and I don't have a punch yet.
Go see what you get your punch
I will.
card.
This
Here. Jesse's going to pass these out to everybody. How many of you shop on Amazon? Like, ever buy anything on Amazon?
ever.
Okay, everybody does this. Almost nobody knows about Amazon Smile, and that's really sad. Amazon created a charity called Amazon Smile, and it's basically the exact same thing as, it is Amazon, it's owned by them. But if you go to smile.amazon.com, it's all the exact same stuff, through the same shipping, through the same prices, all that same. But what they do is you pick any nonprofit organization you want, and they have to be vetted, they have to be legal. Amazon does a vetting process to make sure they're legit. But you pick whoever you want. It could be us, that would be nice, but it absolutely doesn't have to be.
Interesting.
And they will donate 0.5% of their profit to the e-group on whatever you buy. So if you go and buy, I don't know, a Yanni CD and spend $20, we'll make like a nickel. And if we tell the world about this, right now so many people do this that we make about $100 a month, which is kind of cool. That's a lot of nickels. And we spread the word out. If you work at a place that buys like their office supplies on Amazon and stuff like that, share this with them. Because this is a really cool thing. This allows you to actively support any nonprofit you like. And you don't actually have to do anything to do that. You don't have to actually donate any money yourself. You don't have to put any effort into it. You don't have to push a broom or paint a wall or anything like that. It takes 5 minutes to set it up online, and the only thing you do is go to a different website. Instead of just Amazon.com, you go to smile.amazon.com. That's it. So all the instructions are there. or salad or anything like that. If you want to be a member, go over and sign up. We would love to have you. If not, thank you for coming and seeing the weirdness that we do here on London Street. Thank you, all of you. By the way, anybody know what that is? See, that's why I did that. This is a fun thing to do because you can never talk in generalities about people because you are a unique, precious snowflake, aren't you? You're really not. You're just like everybody. Watch this. I will bet $20 to all of you that none of you know what this is, do you? Take a look. I'll turn it on. $20 says you don't know what this is.
I know what it is.
Now, watch this. That's a generality, right? I said none of you know what this is. I don't know what these people know. Here's the second one. You don't know what this is, but you want to, don't you? See? It's cool like that. What you have at this moment is a sincere and passionate desire to learn. That's why we're here. And this, you have one on the side of your house. This is a gas meter. There's really cool engineering everywhere. Figure out what you want to do. Thank you, guys.
Any of you know anything about boat motors?
So what you making, Sam?
Motor mount? No. Producer mount.
Reducer mount.
Yeah.
Okay. For the
Coil winder.
coil winder. Okay, cool. Did you get a chance to look at the radio thing on the airplane and figure out?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me know when you do it because I want to be there. It's going to be 30 seconds. You're going to pick it up and go, oh, and it's just going to work. I was on it for an hour and a half.
I used it, never mind. I don't have any more heat shrink that goes over this anymore.
I'm sure we do somewhere.
I've used up all the stuff that goes this size. I've used it all up on, you know, checking RC.
Yeah.
Checking RC.
Hey, Sam, do you got a box of heat shrink?
Not with me.
Ah, okay. We need a size bigger than what we have.
Did you already go through all that?
I've gone through all the one size in that kit, yes. I had to do an entire street luge twice. His fault.
It is my fault. I changed the design.
He's like, oh, what?
Hi.
This wire will be fine because we get the nice
What are you
wire.
doing? Okay.
Well, because
Just carrying this computer. Okay. well,
Carrying it.
Cool. The manufacturer of Thumper Food.
Take a look at behind your feet.
That's cool. You should stack it in there nice. It's all jumbly. It's fine.
I'll sort it later if you want me to.
'Kay.
Because this is the last coil of.
Yeah, that's the last bit, and you'll go through it pretty quick.
Yeah, it took me.
You want to know how to go through that twice as fast?
What?
You want to see something amazing?
What?
Watch, here. Hold the camera, I'll teach you something. Take out a piece like this far, fold it in half.
Oh, wow.
Now you're making
I'm
two
horrible with
bits.
cameras. There we go.
Look at that.
Wow.
You know what that's
Double
called?
the speed.
You know what that's called? Topology, the study of surfaces. See, it's twice as fast now. How about that? So, are we at the just stare at it stage, or are we doing something?
Bruce is finding more heat shrink for the other thing.
I don't think he's coming back.
I don't think so either.
Oh, Mitch is doing something. Dude! Mitch!
Yeah?
I just painted that damn thing.
It'll live.
You just scratched it, and now you're drawing lines on it?
I'm gonna take this all off and then just hit it with paint. It'll be fine. It'll live.
I'm gonna cry now. I had that beautiful. So what do you got going on here? You got a little U-bolt.
Yep, and then we're gonna put one of these on the bottom of our plate.
Oh, okay. And just weld that to the bottom of the plate. That's
And then if we
clever
want
as
to
hell.
take it off to weld on it on the floor, like if we want to build something like this again,
Okay.
we can undo the turnbuckles, pop the plate off, set it on the floor, weld our thing,
All right.
pop it back on. So I'm going to do this, and then there's going to be some pieces of steel like that, basically, so that when we lift it, it won't... We can
Okay,
line
like
it up.
locating blocks. I would, for the locating
There'll
blocks.
be an 1/8 inch shim in there when we weld them, but
Well, what I'd do is use these as locating blocks, and when it comes down,
they'll slide a little bit.
yeah. And I'd put these in an 1/8 inch.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you don't want them all the way up to the edge because you'll never get it right.
got
But if you're in an
1/8
1/8, then if it shifts, it'll just lock it in place.
I've got 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch angle, so it won't even be huge. It'll be
Okay, just a little nub. But I'd plan on at least an 1/8 inch of free clear space all the way around so that it absolutely sits flat. Because otherwise, we'll never get to line up right and it'll sit kittywampus forever.
true fact.
What's up, Mr. Bellatini?
Seeing what's going on.
Stuff. You could tune into the blog and see what's going on.
I don't think that would help me in real time.
It's practically real time. It's that fast. Hi. What's up?
The dogs get to go outside again?
Oh, yeah, because they got locked down for tour. It's so hard being them. LaFour and Trend beautifully. Thank you. So what's next? Waiting. Getting ready for the big road trip.
Yep, Jerry
Okay.
ran up to Walmart.
For what? Munchies?
A carrier
A carrier?
for their roof.
Oh, okay. That's what you're putting like everybody's bags in and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
cool.
found one at Walmart. So
Oh.
he's grabbing that because people have more stuff than we thought they did.
Always. Well, Melissa packs like 8 suitcases. Like she takes everything she owns.
We have declared the Xerox non-operational.
It's officially dead?
Yeah.
Can I autopsy it?
Not yet, because I can
With a
still-
grenade?
Still use it as a scanner.
Okay. When you're ready to bring it offline, we're not going to autopsy it. We're going to take it in the parking lot and let you take a sledgehammer to it because you've earned it.
Oh, I'm not going to use a sledgehammer.
Okay. Car, tennis ball cannon.
I'll put that sucker on a trailer and bring it somewhere I can shoot it.
I'm cool with that. I'll give you the gun. I know a place.
I'll pick that up myself.
Okay. I know a place if you want to shoot it.
Then that just looks.
How's it going, Mr. B?
Just about.
Did you slide heat shrink up there first?
I don't have any heat shrink to slide up.
So we're just gonna tape it?
Suffer for now. I mean, it's gonna be inside the battery box.
Yeah, just tape it. It'll be fine. See, we got the conduit in. It's all hooked on.
This is literally the last part right here.
This is beautiful.
Got it all done before I had to go on the road trip.
I
So you
am deeply thankful. I will give it
you
a
can
thorough
be all
test.
bored you want all week. You can take it out.
It's going to be a very boring. I'm either going to have an incredibly boring week, or I'm not going to like sit still for 10 minutes the whole week. Depends on how busy we are.
yeah.
So safety first.
There you go. It's done! Look at that! Wow, that's a fair bit of light. That's beautiful. Everything works. That's beautiful. Now let's.
No, the motor just comes on with main power. It has a switch here, so, and also a switch here.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. Now we just gotta put the battery charger on it, let it top it off, and we're set.
Yeah.
Good job, sir. Thank you, Batman. Batman's awesome box of science.
So the only thing
Those are
we
bright as
need-
hell.
Oh, who the? Okay.
Are these like floods or spots?
These are spottish. I don't know. I'll let you know when I take it out. I don't care. They're $10. I ain't bitching, man.
The only thing we need now is to get the little pigtail that just has the battery terminals.
Yeah, I gotta
Plug in your
find one.
Trickle charger and call it good.
I'll take that to like Gander Mountain or Cabela's and take a walk and go with that. And
Specific one I think is from.
yeah, but I'll take it with me so I know what size. Because these plugs come in different sizes.
Right.
That part.
Somewhere floating around are like a whole bunch
just
of these
take the
fucking
pigtail.
pigtails because we have a lot of these trickle chart, or we've had a lot of them throughout.
That's backwards. That's backwards. That's backwards.
Good thing I didn't have the thing plugged in.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that was backwards.
Yeah, it'll just tell me it's backwards. Been doing everything else good so far, and then I go and fuck that up.
Yes? Figure it out?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
What the hell? Oh shit! No, you can't do that!
Yeah, wrong transmitter. Receiver.
So to have full aileron, I gotta crank that up?
I think this is safe mode. It's panic recovery mode.
Oh,
It's supposed to
God.
be switch. Because this switch is your flight mode.
Shit. So the only way to have... Alright, so what I do is I just put a camera on here and get rid of the pan tilt.
Yes.
Yeah, get yourself a different receiver.
I like this setup. I really like this setup. I'll just put it. For this one, I'll just put a camera on it, and I've got the Eagle Tree downstairs. I want to get a big plane and put the pan tilt on it with the Eagle Tree. That would look really cool.
Okay.
So, all right. Thank you, Sam, for figuring that out. Shit.
I still don't have that stuff done.
Yeah, well,
Kind of the vital stuff.
yes, that's weird. Want to go grab the Allen wrench?
Yeah.
I could have cut this U-bolt a little more symmetrically, but
It'll be okay.
there'll be a plate here. It's the thing.
Hey, you just gotta do it on all the other sides.
Mm-hmm. Katie, you wanna do one of those over there? It's all on the shelf. All the hardware's right there. You want one of these? Right there. And a pair of washers and a pair of nuts.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
you can't use the forklift.
Battery dead?
I've never seen no bars before. Ever. I've never seen it with no bars.
Did Batman do a thing?
Do you know how to top off a battery on a forklift?
Wait till tomorrow.
I wouldn't.
I assume we plug.
Yeah, plug it in. Keep an eye on it.
Is this the correct plug? I don't know which charger is.
It's this one right here. What you doing, Sam?
Making a mess.
Where's the thing?
I don't know. It's gone and I can't find it.
Why is Kidwell's car in the air? Okay.
Hello.
What are you doing?
The ground clearance on this has always been less than what it should be.
Okay.
Every parking bumper that I go into hit down here.
Okay.
Every time I drive out of my driveway at work, the front end would crash.
Okay.
So it shattered all the plastic out under here.
I have an
and
excellent
just
solution for this.
Get a new car.
Buy a real car.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, no question. But go over here. It's
Okay.
like,
I'm following you.
you lead because you're going to be on the other side of me.
Oh.
Okay, so right there, that's great. We have easy access panels, so we can just kind of look in,
Okay.
and it's like, hey, windshield. I'm half full on my windshield washer fluid. So, I mean, this.
Yeah, but
is,
you don't really need this shit. You just take this right off.
I'm half tempted.
Well, with it flapping around like that at
We have
90 mile an hour down the highway, that's not
we have
safe.
a solution. We have
I
a
just
plan.
take shit right off.
No, we have a plan. Zip ties.
Well, shit, you've got zip ties.
We got
Ties and a drill.
We're going to be all set. Okay. You're just going to.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch this.
Natasha in a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be just using duct tape.
Yeah, I was thinking duct tape too. I mean, it's a piece of duct tape right along there. We need to get.
I'd take the whole damn thing right off.
Now, if you want,
What are you gonna do? Decrease its aerodynamics? You
No.
drive a brick.
I'm thinking of rocks and whatnot hitting like the washer fluid container and things like that. So
And
just to
then you
keep
just
the-
get a new one.
Not too long.
You work for the car companies.
This is true. My sister.
I'll bet you know a guy could get you a deal.
My sister doesn't work for GM anymore, so I can't get the A plan.
You know somebody.
I
Somewhere.
can probably get the X plan.
Yeah.
But no, it's like, yeah, my sister is vice president at JD Powers now.
Cool.
Yeah, so. Yes, her grades were always better than mine.
That's because she's smarter than you, but that's a pretty low bar, and I'll bet she doesn't drive a brick. Brick.
No,
The Scion brick.
She gets all the nice cars to drive.
The smoothest, most aerodynamic vehicle ever.
Actually, this is better than the previous model year. The previous model year was the box.
This is a box.
No, this has rounded corners. The other one had square corners. Look at this is 2008. Look at it 2007. You'll see
Yeah.
the difference.
Okay. Who makes this?
Scion. It's a Toyota derivative.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's tip top. So somebody sent me a link a while back. I gotta get my shades. Somebody sent me a link a while back of the top 10 girl cars or girliest cars. Top 10 cars for girls or something like that. And on this list was the Mazda MX-3, which is my winter car. Squirrel! Hi! You're cool. I ain't messing with you. You're all right. And the Honda Del Sol, which is my summer car. Where the hell are my shades? There's my backup shades, but where's my real shades? Ah, I lost my sunglasses. That's gonna bug me. And then, just recently, someone sent me a list of the top 10 gay cars. The Mitsubishi Eclipse is on it. Now, I can tell this to Mr. Kidwell right now, but I'm not going to. So I am on the hunt for my sunglasses. The scary thing is, an astute blog viewer at this moment could probably tell me where the hell my sunglasses are. Have you seen a pair of sunglasses laying around?
I have not.
Alright. I had them in high voltage because I used them during the demo. So hard being that dog. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Where's my shades? Do you know? Where's my shades? All right, I'm gonna look for my shades. We'll be back. The manliest Etch-a-Sketch in the world.
This is cutter,
Yeah.
1.5 inch-ish.
Okay.
Boss I need to locate on a NEMA 23, 1.5 inch-ish. So there's a small locating burr. It's alright.
You just put a lot of work into making that small locating burr.
Yeah. Not as much as I did making the pocket on the inside.
I
The
lost
one on
my
the other side is the
sunglasses.
important one.
Okay.
This one's, the burr is actually plenty because I have a jaw coupler between the gearbox and the screw.
Okay.
They can take up a few thou of misalignment.
I lost my sunglasses.
Hmm?
I lost my sunglasses.
Bummer.
It's making me nuts. They're around here somewhere. I don't know where.
Yes.
Front right.
Uh-oh.
2 is your right. 3 is your back right. So if you do,
Oh, yeah,
you know what I
that
mean?
makes sense. Oh, okay.
But you could swap the wires on the flight controller and it wouldn't know, right? But
You're talking about the power.
Give me some of those nuts.
I'll give them a nuts. They're very
You're
small.
talking about the power.
Yeah, I know they are. They're going to be hard to hold on to.
Here's a pair of my nuts in your hand. Here's
I want the full
another
set.
pair of my nuts.
These nuts feel good in my hand. Why are they all red?
It's better than blue.
Today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by Michael Loftus.
Hi, Michael.
Also, I got a special shout out in the blog. I want to say thank you to Paul Plusa, who was in at $10 and upped his game to 25. Paul, you are eligible for a title card thing. If you want to change your thing around and get on the list, do that, and then I'll give you a title card every month. At $25, you earned one. So thank you, sir. I also want to thank Ken Wolf, who was in at $1 and added a 0 on the end. Now he's in for $10 a month. So thank you, sir, for helping out. I appreciate it. And so does Mitch.
True fact.
Look at the size of that boy's nose, eh? Jesus Christ. It looks like a fucking planetoid. It's got its own weather system. Jesus Christ. Look at that. It's even got like, there's like some kind of great red spot coming in over here. Fucking hell, man. If I had that nose full of nickels. Shite. Today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by Michael Loftus.
Hi, Michael.